Hey everyone, welcome back to AI with Pallavi. Ready to learn another AWS service in just 10 minutes? Let's get started. Let's learn Amazon Comprehend. Now, this is a service that actually reads your text and tells you what it actually means, right? So, it is actually helpful to understand what you have given. So, let's say you pass on the document, right? So, what all things Comprehend actually does? It helps you to identify the sentiment analysis, right? To perform sentiment analysis, it can give you answers in positive, negative, or mixed. Basically, it understands the text, then label it and try to identify whether it was a positive text, negative text, or mixed text based on the emotions. Then it also helps you to identify the entity, right? Doing the entity recognition, finding the nouns that actually matter, the PII data, and stuff like that. Then key phrase extraction, the gist. So automatically it helps you to get the real data out of a given document or text. Language detection. If you are not sure of which language that particular text or document belongs to, it can help you identify that. Then PI detection, right? This is one of the most useful feature. Locates names, SSN, card numbers in free text. So that is also helpful. Then custom classification. So it can train. You can train it on your category. So you can have a custom model as well. There's a new feature of flywheel. We'll just look at it in a moment. So sentiment analysis gives you the output as positive, negative, neutral, or mixed. Entity recognition detects built-in entity types like person, location, organization, date, or quantity. It can also extract key phrases and other things. Now let's look at an example. So let's say there is a sentence like battery life is amazing, but customer service was rude and unhelpful. So if you provide that to our comprehend system, then it matches with the sentiment, right? It gives you mixed sentiment with 72% confidence. It says that it's a praise plus a complaint as well. Now there are other things which it can get, right? Key phrases like battery life, customer service, and entity recognition, right? So all those things can be retrieved using comprehend. There are major use cases where you can use comprehend, like auto tagging by sentiment and topic. If in a customer feedback, for compliance and PI scrubbing, you can use that. For content tagging at scale, if you want to auto generate tags. For a group of videos, group of text feedbacks which you have received from your customers or which people are uploading, you can use that. So general examples can be whenever you upload a video on YouTube, Instagram, right? So they run such kind of systems which automatically helps to identify the tags associated with the media, right? And that's how they can just say whether you are free to upload that or not. And then multi-language support routing, that's also possible. If let's say the specific case came for French or a specific case came from Japan, right? So based on the language, automatically the request can be routed to a specific team. How it actually works, you just submit the raw text, it goes to comprehend, then takes the standard paths, right? No PI found. If PI detected, you can apply redaction in that case, the PI is flagged, and you store the clean text. That's how the pipeline actually works. What you need to know for certifications, what is the difference between comprehend versus comprehend medical? Yes, there is a comprehend medical service as well. For comprehend it is general purpose NLP, but medical is actually specialized version trained on clinical language, so it helps you to extract those kind of details as well. Now, built-in entities or custom entities. Built-in, it covers common categories out of the box. Custom, you can add more labeled examples. Real time versus batch. Real time is like you just give the text or document, you get the result. So these are synchronous call, while batch, as the name suggests, best for analyzing thousands of documents at once, maybe via S3, SQS, or others. Sentiment versus target sentiment. Sentiment is the overall score for the document, while target sentiment breaks sentiment down per entity mentioned. So the battery and customer service can each get their own score in the example we discussed. Now, what is the difference between comprehend and recognition? Comprehend actually analyzes the text. Rekognition analyzes images and video, the visual content, right? So that is a major difference between these two services. Now, PII detection and redaction are two different things. Detection, we are identifying, okay, there is a PII data present. Redaction, we identify, basically first the detection is done, then the redaction is done. That automatically it masks the detected PII. So let's look in the console how it actually works. If you go to Amazon Comprehend console, you can see you can have real-time jobs, you can create batch jobs, you can have custom classification, custom entity recognition, flywheels, and you can set some standard inputs as well. Now, if we talk about real-time analysis, right? So there are built-in models already present in Comprehend. Now, if I'm giving this particular text, you can see the example. It can give us multiple details like entities, what all things it found, like the name, different names, right? What is a type? Then organization name, some other keywords, then some quantities, some dates. So these are the common entities. Let's say if this is a specific number which you want to detect from a certain type of documents, you can label that. You can use custom classification, and then instead of just saying other, it can give you the specific data related there. For example, this is some ID of the customer, right? So it will give you cust ID. Then key phrases. So it can identify the key phrases as well. It gives you the confidence score along with that. The language, what was the language identified? The PII data, which you see here. If you want, you can also add labels, right? If you add label, then you can mention which is the PII data and which is not for your documents. Then sentiment. What is the sentiment and the confidence? Is it neutral? Is it positive? Is it negative? Is it mixed? So that's how it can identify. Then targeted sentiment as well. For example, for specific entity, what was the primary sentiment, right? So that's how you can identify targeted sentiment as well. So if you want to see the syntax or the grammar section, you can see that also. So these are the major things which you can get. Then you should also know different insights about how comprehend analyze the document. So there are entities, returns list of entities such as people, places, events, key phrases, PII, dominant language, sentiment, targeted sentiment, and syntax analysis, which we just saw. You can also add topic modeling. For example, here there are different keywords added, and if you see for these particular words, the topic is 000. For next, it is 001. So all of these actually belongs to the same topic. So that's how we can train this model as well. Now, there is also something as Amazon Comprehend Detect PII, which you can use. It is an AWS AI service card, which you can use in your environment, in your documents, to actually detect the PII data, and then furthermore, you can redact PII as well. Okay, then what about flywheels? Flywheel is nothing but, let's say you would like to automate the training of new model based on your data. So keep on providing the new data, the model will evaluate it, it will train it and promote the new version of the model. So you can create a flywheel using that. Now for that you need to have some models which you are already created, some custom classifications which you have, and then you can create a flywheel. So that is all about Amazon Comprehend. You can start using it right away. Supply sub test the text, and you can start testing.
And just like that, you have learned another AWS service in 10 minutes. Hit that subscribe button if you like this video and comment if you have any questions related to this service or if there is any service you want me to focus next. Happy learning!